to the abundant life and what we're doing right now. I believe that God has spoken this to me, not only to awaken me, but to awaken this church. I believe that for a reason He has ordained me and called me to speak in front of you, to tell you these truths. After receiving this word from God, I've been pondering and assessing my own life. Kaya bangin, I've just been coming to church and doing the ministry, but not actually living out the abundant life that God has given me. Maybe I'm just doing prod every week, just coming on Wednesdays, on Sundays, and GZer, but not actually living that abundant life that God has given me. Us being Christians shouldn't be limited by the 2-hour services we have every Sundays and Wednesdays. We cannot be bound by the 4 corners of this building. We're called to be a Christian who makes every day, every hour, every second count for God's purpose, not for our own purpose, for God's agenda, not for our own agendas, for His will over our lives, not for our own will over our lives. Church, the abundant life is more than just this routine religion we have been so tempted to settle in. It's not just the working in the ministry, it's not just the giving of our tithes, it's not just the coming to church every Sunday and every Wednesday, it's more than that. We have a life to live in, and we have a world, a city to touch, church. If you haven't noticed that the world is not getting better, it's not getting brighter. It's still dying, it's still decaying, and it's still lost. But what is the church doing about it? The church, God's called out ones, God's chosen ones. We have received the gospel, are supposed to carry the gospel out